In this tutorial, we are going to be talking about the checkout form right here, our gallery image right here, how to upload some videos right here, and how to customize our clock right here. Okay, as well as some testimonials. Okay. So there's going to be value packed up in here. So in the previous video, I showed you guys how to go ahead and simply swap out images and text, no problem. But what we haven't done is done video. So what we'll go here to do is press that settings bar right here. And right here, you'll see settings, okay? It might show 0 for you just like that, or it might show a little settings bar, a little trash can right here. So what we'll do is we'll press that settings bar. And then from here, we can go ahead and upload any small amount of videos. Be sure that it's less than 256 megabytes if you want to do that. Or you can go ahead and choose insert from URL. And this is where we can take videos from YouTube. So we can go ahead and press that and we can choose any link from YouTube and paste it in here just like that. And you can go ahead and give it a link title if you want to. After you do that, you might see that you have a video here, but you still got that video image in the background like that. That's simply called an overlay. So from here, I'll do it step by step with you. So if we press the settings, and after we changed our video, we can simply scroll down like that. We can go to overlay, and that's where it is right there. And we can simply press that trash can just like that. And then boom, our video is there. Press check mark and we're good to go. Next thing, we have our little image gallery right here. We can press settings on there. And as you can see, we have our image right here. We can just simply add some images just like that. Press select and then boom, there they go. And of course, you can trash can that first image just like that. And then you're good to go. Now you can easily scroll through just like that and see your images. Now, let's just say you added those images and now as you can see, the image is so long on the page and you don't want it like that. You want it to bring it a little bit shorter so we can press the settings button just like that. Go to design, scroll down, go to settings, and right here you'll see it. And all we have to do is bring it down. If you want to go make it to the left, you make it to the right, you can always do that. So all we're going to do is just bring it down a little bit. And I think that's great. Okay. And we can press that check mark and that looks perfect. So scrolling down, what we can do here is we can go ahead and simply swap out another image. That's self-explanatory. Okay. Press check mark. And now we can come to our bonus thing right here. So we can press settings on there. And now, as you can see, we have all these different elements we can mess with. Okay. So here you can change the time. We can go ahead and we can set January 2nd if we wanted to. It says 2025, but if we want to go to 2024, we just got to press that just like that. You can see the hours and the minutes. You can go ahead and mess with that like that. Minutes, the same thing, or you can scroll it. All right. If you want to put a link inside of here, you can go ahead and do so. We can go to design and we can go to each one of these. Now, as you can see, if I highlight over it, you'll see what exactly you're messing with. It's really dummy proof so you don't mess anything up, okay? So it's title, you can see it's hovered, numbers, the separators, and the label. So if we want to come over to title, we can do so. As you can see, we're in H4. We can go ahead and change the font. We can change the weight and we can change the color, okay? We can change the color just like that. And we can even change the size of it, all right? Now, if we close that, we can go to numbers right here. And numbers, you can change the font, you can change the weight, same exact thing, and we can change the colors and the size as well. Now, if we close that, we can go to the separators right here. We can change all of those. We can turn it a different color if we wanted to, and we can close that. And the label, same thing. And we can come over here and we can turn that a different color if we wanted to as well. And last but not least, I know what you're thinking. I want to change the background. So all we got to do is come over to the content part, go to background. And from here, we can press these three dots if we wanted to choose any one of these colors, or we can go ahead and press this settings icon. We can choose a color background just like that. All right. Now, if you come over to background gradient, you can go ahead and you can add a gradient as well. So by adding a gradient, you can have two different colors. If you want to change these colors, all you have to do is tap right here inside of that box and you can change the color like that. So we can go to red and then scroll down and go to the other color. We got to just tap on the inside of that. We can change that blue. And from here, you can say, I want more red than blue, or you can say, I want more blue than red, however you want to do it. You can also change whether the direction it goes. As you can see, red is now to the left or to the right. It's scrolling around, however you want to do it. You can change it from being linear to circular, elliptical, or conical. All right. And you can see how the gradient direction just changes no matter what you choose. All right. And that's exactly how you change that. If we scroll down to the testimonial section, this is where you can add who said the testimonial, the job title, and the company that they work for. Okay. So if he is a director in sales for Sales Inc. Okay. As you can see, it's changed right there. Also, you guys can also press these right here as well. I'll go ahead and press this check mark box, but that's how you can also just jump skip to it. So if we wanted to change the text, you can always do that. Change the avatar, you can always do that. Change the quote, right? Um, but I always found it easier to just go ahead, go to the main section like this, and you can go ahead and you can hover. So if we go over to design, as you can see, I'm scrolling down, it'll just highlight the different sections that we can go ahead and we can edit. Okay. I always personally found it easier to do it that way. So if we want to go over to the image, we can do so. We can change the image from completely rounded to completely square. As you can see right here, it's changing the image in there. All right. We can change the border color of the image. If we had a border, you see the border is 0 right now, but if we had one, we can go ahead and we can change that if we wanted to. You can give it a box shadow if we wanted to. We can close that. Right now, let's just say we want to change the actual image itself. We can go here, go to content, and we can go to image. Upload that image just like that. And now that's done. If we wanted to change the text, we can go here and change the text. And that's exactly how your testimonials are going to come out and look. Absolutely fantastic and just that simple. Okay. Another thing I wanted to teach you guys was how to change the background of your image. So we go to this blue icon, press the settings. We can go to background. And right here, I have a picture. Okay. So all we have to do is just press trash can on that picture. And we can choose a gradient background if we wanted to. Right. So if we wanted to, we can start off with the color white. And then it'll come down to the color green. All right. Or we can go ahead and we can choose a solid color. And at any point in time, you can go ahead and trash can anything. Okay, we can trash can. Now we have absolutely nothing in the background. We can go ahead and we can add an image of the background if we wanted to. We can play a video in the background. You can add some patterns in the background if you wanted to. We can scroll down here and they got different kind of patterns that you can add. Or we can do a background mask. But for simplicity's sake, we can leave it white, we can leave it black, or you guys can just simply add a picture.